Saluki's get a little bit of revenge today and snap this dreaded 4-game losing skid. One of our two Marion Toyota players of the game is Jalen Haynes, who joins us. Marion Toyota, where you always get our best price right up front. Marion Toyota, best price, best place, a better way to buy a car. Jalen, congratulations. Man, what a win for you guys today. And I know there's going to be the technicalities. You're going to look at it and want things to improve. But just, man, that locker room had to feel good, brother. How was that locker room after this one?
I mean, it was alive. You know, we got our first win. You know, that's what we needed. You know, we came into this game saying that, hey, we need to get this first win so we can get on the road. Because last year, I mean, they started off 0-5, but when they got their first win, they got on to five in a row. So that's what we need is our first one.
Jalen, I really want to start before we get back into the game. How cool was it when the lights go off?
Oh,
you see the spotlights come out. I mean,
that was different.
you felt the energy level. I mean, as a player, what just having that type of juice can do for you guys in a home game like this?
I mean, it can do a lot. You know, you go to NBA games and you see the lights come off, and then you always imagine yourself on the court. And so when they did it, I mean, I guess new year, new arena. But nah, it was really good for us. You know, it was different, something that we needed, and you know, it got the fans alive. I mean, it's a really packed crowd. So.
Did you feel at all that maybe it overstarted your guys' energy a little bit early? Because, man, you guys were no doubt juiced and ready to play. Just didn't come out of the gates maybe as quickly as you would have liked.
I mean, it could have been something different. Could have been the lights being off. But nah, I mean, we gotta. I think that we have to start off a lot better and a lot stronger. And obviously, when the second group came in, you know, we try to bring that energy towards the end of the half. And so I feel like that we did that.
Jalen, we're not going to apologize for our job. Our job is to promote this program and so that our fans know about this Saluki basketball team. But we're also very vocal about the league. There are a lot of great freshmen in this league. I'm wondering, we talk about scouting a lot, and you guys scout extensively. It's got to be different than anything you've been through before.
Yeah, for sure.
For you, a young, talented player, and it's no secret anymore, right? How are you using scouting to look and see what teams are doing now that you're 15 games in? Are you looking at film not only to see your opponent, how you're going to guard them, how you're going to score against them, but what people are doing to you maybe a little different than what people didn't know in November that didn't know Jalen Haynes?
You know, they're really taking their time on the scout, and you know, they're really detailed. You know, they're learning tendencies, and with that, you know, you got to watch film on how to combat that, because you know, a lot of people have tendencies. I feel like my tendency is going right, and so people see that and they try to force me left. And so with me watching film, I have to see where I can get in and, you know, make a difference in the game.
Luke thought it was a ho-hum play with 4:06 to go in the game. When you're on the left wing, you come middle hard with your right hand. You got the hole, and they took your right hand away. You switched the ball to your left in midair and finished. Explain to him how tough a move that is.
Hey,
really tough.
and what I will tell you is I was trying to make sure people heard how good of a play it was because someone got so excited.
I was cheering because I'm telling you, I know how tough, and he knows too. It's just what a terrific play. But are those things you practice? I mean, you know, I used to watch Troy Hudson in the rec center by himself, a guy that played many years in the NBA, scored a zillion points, not only here but there, and he would work on bank shots from the top of the key or like at the elbow, and I go, Troy, what are you doing? He goes, man, you never know when you're going to meet it. Are there things you work on that looks like it's second nature that you work on knowing that you have to have that in your bag of tricks?
See, that just came out naturally.
Okay.
That was natural. But, you know, there is things that we work on in practice, and getting touches around the rim, and, you know, getting floaters and mid-ranges and things like that. So
you guys made a great adjustment with 17 seconds or whatever it was when Coach Powell called the timeout to get them a bucket at the end of half. You guys started in a man, dropped to a zone, got into a trap, and finished the thing off the rim. And then we're going to have to talk about the end of that play here a little bit, as much as you may not want to. But how much did you guys have that? How detailed were they on that call in the huddle and what you're going to do defensively that led to the play?
I mean, it was a great call by Coach Hawk. You know, they called a timeout. Obviously, going to run a play for man defense, and so with that, you know, we seen that, and you know, they had an up screen, and so when we went to zone, they had nobody to screen in the middle, and so when they swung the ball, you know, Isaiah made an incredible play, stole it from behind. You know, the rest is history. So.
Not quite history. What were you thinking, young man, at the end of that play?
In the Davion stuff?
Yeah, you know what we're talking about. Without us having to say it.
I told the guy. I said,
a year ago, I was really mad at a really good player, and I kind of gave him the business. You played really well, so we're going to let you have it your way.
I told him. I said, "Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's," and they didn't like the joy. So I guess I don't know what to.
I'll take that.
I was asking the ref, but
you're getting on the level of Ronnie Watson in terms of storytelling. That's what you are, Jalen Haynes.
You're going to be a storyteller.
Yeah, you're going to be a storyteller indeed. Just look, closing out the game, I know wasn't as clean as you guys wanted to, but there were still moments where you could have gotten really tight, and this thing go the other way. How did you guys eventually just get it over the finish line?
We called a timeout. Got everybody, rallied the troops and said, we need this win, and everybody bought into the game plan, and so when we got a couple stops, we know that. Deese, when he shoots, he's going to pump fake and try to get the foul on the three. And so when we seen that, and we said, hey, don't jump and don't try to contest. And so, everybody bought in, and we could do a little bit better on the free throw side, but with that, we still closed out the game making free throws. So, yeah.
Jalen, congratulations, man. Great win to start off the new year.
Yes,
and, you got anything planned the rest of the day? Just going to take it easy?
Hang with the family and go to sleep. That's what I got to do.
Yes, Jay
sir.
Haynes, we appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Appreciate
Good
it.
work. Once again, that was Jalen Haynes, one of our Marion Toyota players of the game. Rollins of League Bay is the other, and what a day for Rollins. He just finishes so close to getting what would have been his second double-double, but he does finish with a career high today in rebounds. 12